Hi guys, getting ready for June 11th in Gadgets and Gizmos, focusing on creativity. This is kindergarten through second grade, and thank you guys for being here. We're getting ready for VBS this week, and I'm so excited for a building full of kids. I pray that you're able to help join us. Even if you can come for one night, come enjoy the fun night. Come eat pizza or hot dogs with us or snow cones and just see kids having fun and learning more about God and Jesus. In your baskets today, you have not very much today. You really don't need very much, but you have stuff to play all of the games. Your opening activity is the same for the whole month. It's a variation of the game Head, Shoulders, Knees, and Toes. And what you're going to do is pair up kids, at least two together. If you need to make groups of 3, go ahead and make groups of 3. That should work just fine. And what you're going to do is you're going to call out different commands. And so your first command could be shoulder to shoulder. So kids are going to have to figure out how to touch shoulder to shoulder. You might want to remind some of your boys to be gentle with each other, or even some of your girls to be gentle with each other and not to hurt each other on purpose. But it's your small group, and so if that's how you like to have fun with your group, then you guys go ahead and have fun. We're continuing in the creation story, and last week we stopped just short of God creating man. And today we're going to talk about how he created man in his image. This in his image is probably a very obscure thing for kids. They probably don't understand how God, who we can't see, has an image, and that looks like me, but I look so different from you, and how come I'm in his image and you're in his image and we're all so different. But I think that is one of the ways that we can show creativity. That God needed every piece of us and every bit of me and every bit of you so that he could take care of his people and so that his people would have relationship with him. He created us to have relationship with him. We were built in relationship with him, and he wants to continue to have relationship with us. So the thing that kids need to get at the end of the day today is that God made you. He didn't create a monkey and then he made you. He didn't help you evolve into something different. He made you. He made you with a specific plan and with a specific purpose. I encourage you to go back to the overview and watch the spoken word video on Psalm 139. In fact, I encourage you to really meditate on Psalm 139 this month, and to, if that's not a part of something that you read about frequently, that you will include that into some of what you read about frequently. Your kids need to know it. You need to know it. You need to know that God created you with a plan and a purpose, and that he knew that ahead of time and knew how you were going to be. This month, I want you to focus on getting to know kids. You'll have a prayer card this week to pass out to kids. When you pass out this prayer card, and you can do this at any point during your small group. If you want to save it for the end where you do prayer, you're welcome to do that. But on this prayer card, I encourage you to look at some of the answers that the kids write, that you pay attention to that. Maybe you want to start keeping a prayer journal for yourself and for your small group, so that you can learn to pray for your kids, but also get to know them. I feel like when kids write things down, we get to know them in a different way. Sometimes they say a lot of things, but when they have to write it, it usually is thought-provoking, and they are thinking about specific things that they want to write down. And so I think it's important for us to pay attention to those things. Your small group activity today is a game called In His Image. And what you're going to do is ask kids to pair up with another kid, or if this works better for your small group, split your group in half. You have one line over here and one line over here, and they face each other and in a straight line, if you can get a straight line. And one line is going to do some kind of movement, and this line is supposed to mimic them. and they have to do it exactly. Like maybe somebody on this line closes their eyes while they're doing it. Well, somebody on this line needs to close their eyes and do it too, so that you're exactly in each other's image. I think it's a great way to show kids that when God created us, he created us because he knew what we needed to do. And so when you see somebody else do something and you do it too, then you're doing what God created you to do. And I know that sounds so abstract, but I'm hoping that kids grasp that in his image means like a mirror image. We're doing what God created us to do. Your Bible memory verse activity for this month is the same all month. You're going to assign kids one word from the memory verse, which is Psalm 139, verse 14. And as you say the kid's word, they're supposed to get up and act like something that describes them. So maybe somebody's really good at singing. So when their word comes up, they sing la really loud or whatever they want to sing. Encourage them to be as creative as possible in how they react to those words, and remind them that they can do that because God made them to do that. Then we will pray and thank God for all the things he made, and the most important thing he made was us, so that we could have relationship with him. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you for serving faithfully. We'll see you soon. Bye.